Okay, so one more thing is there from here, which is the salient features of the act. Okay, now salient features is not something which is like completely different or something. Whatever provisions are there in the legislation, whatever we studied, right, from there itself we can frame features of the legislation. Okay, so what are the main features? Any feature that you can highlight? One is that it's applicable in entire India, even in Jammu and Kashmir it is applicable. Like that, any feature can you tell me?
This probation of Offenders Act 1958, you are talking about features.
Yeah.
Specifically, I can't substantiate, madam.
Okay, features as in whatever we read, right? From there itself you can frame. Like take for example, it says that, okay, even if someone has committed a crime, is it possible that we release the person? Okay, like from here itself we can frame it, whatever sections we have seen, right? First one is it's applicable in entire India. Okay, now we will see.
Even during trial process, the role of probation officer starts. I was under the impression that the role of probation officer will be commenced only after the judgment.
Because sometimes it may happen that court needs to pass an order whether this person can be released in for good faith or not, but their court would not have much information there. So in such cases, inquiry may be conducted by them to see what is the condition of this person. Can he be released on probation of good behavior, or it would be like a bad decision? Like that, inquiry sub report may be submitted by the person.
So during trial itself, the role of probation officer is there.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, madam.
So we can also say that court is having, under this legislation, court is given the power that if someone has committed like a minor offense, or maybe someone has committed an offense which is not that serious, right? In such cases, rather than sending him to the prison, he can be given a warning and he can be released. This helps in reducing the crowd in prisons. Plus, this also ensures that someone who ended up committing a crime because of the situation or something, they get a better opportunity to reform themselves. It becomes easier for them to again adjust to the society. Okay, then in some cases, it might not be like the punishment is higher or something, so we cannot straight away release the person, but they will be under observation. They will have to sign a bond of good conduct. That provision is also given. There again, what is the nature of the offense, character of the offense, liberty is given to the court, that taking into consideration everything, decision will be taken, right? That rather than punishing the person. But even though we are saying that, okay, fine, a person may be released on good conduct, even if he has been released once, that does not mean he is free. If he is not following the terms or conditions of the bond, he may again be arrested by the police. He may again be given same kind of punishment. So that is a period where he needs to reform himself. And it's not that he is left open without any help or anything. Probation officer is there to help him, to assist him wherever needed. Even though this act talks about probation of offenders, release of offenders, it also takes into consideration the sufferings of the victim. So it mentions about paying compensation. In cases where the court feels it's necessary, court may ask the person that you are not getting punishment, but you need to pay some amount of compensation to the victims. Right? If a case was filed and he lost the case, he may need to pay the cost of filing the case to the other person. Those provisions are also being mentioned. Right? Offenders who are under 21 years, for them, again, special provisions are mentioned that they should not be, thrown to. They should not be allowed to mingle with other severe criminals, but what is the alternate way we can see? Even though a person was released, probation officer can submit its report, and after that, court would see what can be done, right? So many different things are there. From this itself, we can frame the features as well. Okay, so I have framed the features here. You can go through it, and features is again nothing different. It is from the legislation itself. Whatever is the different provisions that you are seeing, whatever are the important provisions, from there itself we can frame the features also. Okay,
Yes.
whatever is the legislation for that.
There is possibility of asking, coming and asking an essay from this procedure, salient features.
Salient features, yeah. Salient features is a very common question. So salient features, you can read that part.